Alright, I always forget to do this. I always get excited on the first day of demo and I forget to take a pictures and a video of what it looked like before. So this is day 2 over here. Basically what we're doing kitchen remodel. And this is a living room and a dining room. The walls, the original plan was tear everything down to studs. Walls had this paneling on. But we took the paneling off and I was afraid the paneling is glued to the sheetrock, but it wasn't. So we're gonna keep the sheetrock, a drywall over here and over here. The ceiling had a bunch of cracks. We're gonna do a bunch of hi-hats, and it was only like a 3/8 sheetrock. So we tear it all down. Actually, I tear it all down. My insulation was really thin, really old, so we ripped it all out. And what's gonna happen is this wall and that wall is gonna come out. Now that's just a partition, that's not a big deal. This is basically a bearing wall that holds the 2x6 joist. So what's gonna happen is I have a 12-inch LVL. This is about 20-foot span. So I'm no engineer, but I did this enough to know that a 12-inch LVLs will be just fine because this is just the ceiling. There's not even an attic space, and we'll tie it all together with the rafters, kind of create like a truss system. So I know it's gonna be fine. And so we're gonna replace that beam and go from here all the way to that corner with the LVL, hang all these off the rafters and hangers, and then the wall can come out. So actually the wall is gonna come out anyway. We're gonna do like a temporary wall on each side, but you'll see that in a later video. Right now I was here with my son, but I had to send him home because he's really allergic to dust and he was coughing, hacking. So I told him, you're not really good to me, go home. Called my friend, told him to send me one of his guys for the rest of the week. But I got kitchen designer coming in for the new cabinets. So right now this was the wall oven's gonna we took it out. Cooktop electric, took it out. I just ripped out the dishwasher. The fridge is gonna stay for now. We're just gonna move it around. And plumbing underneath is in a really bad shape. What I'm gonna do, there's a crawl space underneath. I'm just gonna go and cut it out on the bottom and then just run a new plumbing in the PEX. And you know, replace that window as well. But waiting for the designer because there's not that much light coming in through the window because they have a screened-in porch. So you might have to shrink a little bit, maybe get another 12-inch cabinet on that side. And then once the wall comes out, I'm gonna take this door out and I'm gonna replace it with a single door. So that's the plan for the next couple of weeks. Today the plan is I'm gonna rip out the rest of the cabinets before the kitchen lady shows up, and after that I'm gonna rip up the rest of the ceiling and sheetrock off the wall. Alright, that's about it. The screws for everything. Please don't use sheetrock screws to hang cabinets. They have better screws for that. probably a new cabinet. Because you can tell the plywood, everything is newer, so that was probably added. There's a good chance that the rest of them are nailed and not screwed. I don't see any screws, and that's kind of what I used to do back then. Alright, a little change of plans. We didn't do any beam. His son-in-law came over and asked about a higher ceiling, and I said, yeah, absolutely, we can do that. So we pretty much got rid of the ceiling, the wall, and everything all together. Replaced it with a collar ties. I still got around the sheetrock nails, you can see at the end. I'm missing those. My electrician here, he pretty much rewired most of the place. I did all the hi-hats. He did all the wiring, and I just finished all the hi-hats. There's one little snafu, not really my fault, but we're replacing this window, actually getting a little smaller, about 30 inch, so we can fit another cabinet on each side. And you can see I have a rafter right in the middle, and I want to put a light over the sink, and that's not gonna happen, so we're gonna use this. We're gonna use this Halo ultra thin, low profile, and the actual light itself, as you can tell, it's only half an inch thick, so it's literally thickness of the drywall. Only difference is it looks a little different. If you look at those hi-hats, let me turn the light off. If you look at them compared to this, you can tell they're slightly different, but you can't have it all. And since it's only one about the sink, it's not gonna really look odd in my opinion, so it should be fine. And I'm gonna cut all this off and cap it. There's a crawl space below, so I'm gonna rerun this once I have the cabinets in place. And the only major thing I got left, other than clean up, is the kitchen vent. I gotta get rid of this. Now, getting rid of the kitchen vent is not a big deal because I can just cut it over here and put a air admission valve, studio vent right underneath the kitchen sink, which is perfectly fine and legal. I've done it many times. But over here is a vent for upstairs bathroom, and chances are that this is picking up the bathroom that's downstairs, as well as a washer and dryer. So, I don't know. I have to cut it out and try to figure it out somehow, make it look better. So I'll update you once that is done. And we started last Tuesday with a demo. Tuesday we didn't do much demo, we mainly moved the furniture. We didn't work over the weekend. Today's Monday, so all in all, we got about 4 days on the job. And all in all, I only got about 2 days with somebody. The rest of the time I was by myself. So yeah, that's all. Let me go clean up a little bit, and I'll show you once this is ready to be sheetrocked. And just like that, installation is done. Wind up spray foaming it, and you can feel the difference right away how much warmer it is in here. Clear all this up. Makes a big difference. Technically, it's only 5.5 inches of insulation. I think this is 3.2 or something per inch. So you're only getting about what, R18, 19. This should be like R30. But it's just the foam works a lot better. So I'm not that concerned with the code right now. This is old house built in the 60s. Ain't nothing up to the code in here. So everything we do is a big upgrade. At least we did all the electric to the code. You know, we changed all that, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, tomorrow the guys are gonna start the drywall. And next week the floor's gonna go on. Only thing left is I gotta take these two sheets out and figure out there's something wonky going on over there. But I can do that while they sheetrocking and taping, so yeah. Spray foam's the way to go, 100%, whenever you get a chance. Alright, as always, I forgot to set the camera, so you didn't get me, you didn't get to watch me bringing all those cabinets inside by myself. But I'm a sucker for the punishment. I kind of like doing it myself, because if I have a helper, especially in a small kitchen like that, then I just got somebody standing around not doing a whole lot. So I kind of have my system. This is not a big kitchen. We already got a first oops. And that's a pantry cabinet. This is supposed to be 8 feet tall. As you can tell, it's not 8 feet. Also, I kind of failed to check, but once we did the angle up there, so to the corner, it's not really 96 inches, it's 95. Which, it's not the end of the world, you know. I can cut the bottom of the cabinet, or, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out.
rookie. The way he's throwing back those nachos, he's the GOAT.
Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol. When you have use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
The countdown to spring has begun here at Spring Garden. We're full with non-GMO seeds and seed starting supplies, soil, compost, and more to get your gardens going, inside and out. Outside seeds and the winter check out our new line of fertilizers. New plants and products are starting to roll in. Spring flowering bulbs are here, and fruit trees will arrive any day. Stop by 10 to 4, Friday through Sunday throughout the winter. The Fan Garden, organic from the start, sustainable for the future. Find us on Route 9 in Rhinebeck or on the web at fangarden.com.
Want to get paid to go bowling, cook, hike, or go on a vacation? Then the Arc Mid-Hudson wants you. Experience supporting a person with a disability is not required. Get paid while you train. Text or call us at 845-417-8735 or apply at arcmh.org/apply.
Route 9, Wappingers Falls.
It's Sam Paul, and here's what's trending on your Taste of Country app. Sam Hunt unveils a 2023 Summer on the Outskirts tour. It's a 27-stop string of shows that launches on July 6th in Connecticut and continues into early September. Sam Hunt bringing along Brett Young and Lily Rose. More details on your Taste of Country app. And tonight, you don't forget your work at the second show when you take on to the new country on Taste of Country Nights tonight.
From the Wolf, UC Power Sports in Milltown, weather's good.
This weather is service of not even any attorneys who will push back for you. Visit them today at pushback.com. We've got partly cloudy, mid-40s for your high, overnight too cloudy, down to 29. Tomorrow it's clouds and sun and 42. You're looking for breaking news. You'll keep up with Waking Up with CJ and Jeff. You're playing along with Live in the Vineyard Cross Country. Make sure you've got the Wolf Country out.
You can tell your old man to do some largemouth fishing in another town. Just got too much on your plate to bathe and cast around. You can always put a wrench where you can sleep. Till you can't. Chase
going to be able to catch them. Nominations came out today. Big collaboration category. It's a little crowded. Lainey Wilson and Hardy made the list. Lainey actually made the list quite a few times. Here's Wait and Chuck on the list.
I got turned around to some little town I'd never been to before. Working my way through a middle of June midnight thunderstorm. There was something in the headlights that stopped me on a dime. She was scared to death, so I said climb in, and she climbed. Ooh.
Friday to measure for the countertops, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna do all the electric on the, I'm gonna do the plug molds underneath the cabinets because I hate looking at the outlets. Plus the backsplash is gonna be the same thing they did on the countertop. And appliances should be here. Actually, they were supposed to be here yesterday as well. So I gotta check the garage. But yeah, we're in a good shape. I feel like crap. There's a good chance I have COVID. That's why I kind of keep telling the homeowner to stay away from me. I didn't really feel bad in the morning, but I'm tired now. I'm just kind of exhausted after a couple hours worth of work. So I'm gonna load up all the cardboard because recycling center takes all the cardboard you can bring for $5. So why waste money at the dump? So I'm gonna load that up, take it out of here, and I'll be back here tomorrow, mess with the electric.